Welcome back to another episode of Thought Knox. Hey guys.
Hey.
We've just come in from the rain. Martin's been fixing up my car because it's dying.
I've been trying.
Partly.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Give it a go.
I did quickfire last time.
Yeah, I'm good for quick fire. So these are a bit random. Never brush your teeth again, or never have sex again.
If you don't brush your teeth, you're probably not going to have sex again, are you?
You got to cut one out of your life.
Never brush your teeth. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you do yours anyway?
No, that is just probably once a week, but
Yeah. You like doing it?
don't get started on that, by the way. Yeah,
You got lovely teeth.
never brush your teeth again.
Okay. So you're going for the sex. You want to keep that?
Yeah.
Never watch football again. This is gonna be hard for you.
Whoa.
Or never watch a movie again.
Never watch a movie again. I
Mm.
can watch football for ages.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah, so I'd love to date that is my.
Yeah.
I think
That's really well
I
thought of.
can watch some football movies though, so I'll never watch football again.
You never watch football again. You
Yeah.
stick to the football movies.
Yeah.
Bend it like Beckham.
But actually,
That sucks.
what would yours be, Mark? You say yours as well.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'd go with never brush your teeth again,
Yeah.
and I go with never watch a movie again.
Oh, okay.
So the next one is lick a testicle,
Yes.
or just lick the tip.
That's cool.
Go with
Take the
testicle.
testicle. Yeah.
Why?
Well, you never the tip. You don't know what
Yeah,
you're in
yeah.
for there, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just want to see
There
if
could
you're
be
the same
some-
lines.
Because if you do that to a bugger like me, I might just poke the rest in.
Yeah. Don't tease me.
Yeah. We'll play games with me, Martin.
I'm glad you're thinking of it. I was thinking it through you having to do it. You're thinking
I'm doing it to you.
it's been done to me. You just reverse roll.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a receiver.
wear a thong for a week,
Yes.
or no socks for a month.
Give me the thong.
You wear the thong for a week.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do no socks.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that. I think I like socks.
I'd probably get a buzz out and be like, no one knows I'm wearing a thong.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, I'll go a thong as well. What about you?
It sounds like you'd be turning him on though.
Yeah.
We're thinking
I've
of
done
it,
it.
Show us your wonder actually quite right now.
No.
we're thinking of it as a punishment. Like, oh, I don't know if I
Yeah.
can
It's
do
like,
that.
oh. Should
What
do
if
more-
anyone would find out?
I should do it more often.
Only veg for a month, or only eat fruit for a month.
Only fruit.
Veg, you got potatoes. Jacket potato.
That's smart. That's smart.
Roast potato.
Roast potato chips.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'll go with fruit.
I think I'll go with fruit because potato is literally the only one I would enjoy. Like
So good.
No,
corn, on
I don't mind a bit
the,
of
corn
veg.
on the cob, I suppose. I
Make
did
crisps. Easy.
Mm.
enjoy that. Yeah, we can't. That's cheating.
Is steak a vegetable?
No.
Steak.
Yeah.
Steak.
Yeah, and bacon.
You okay?
Where do they fit into vegetables and fruits?
They don't.
Can they?
No. Paper cut or stubby toe
Ooh, what's
Where's
that?
the paper cut?
Yeah.
in between your fingers,
Oh, give me the paper cut. Yeah.
right in there.
Oh, me and my brother used to like dare each other to paper cut. Also,
I'm gonna say stubby toe because it's pain there and then. Paper cut in there. It's gonna
Just
stay.
last and last.
Gonna
I'm
stay.
so bad when I stub my toe. You'd think I'd actually been shot.
So I think after the initial pain, I'd want the paper cut.
Hmm.
But paper cut's long term.
Yeah. Especially if it's there, it's gonna just keep cracking.
Yeah.
I don't mind a little bit of that pain, but the stubbing your toe, it just goes up your body. And it's just
Yeah. I kicked the vacuum a few weeks ago. Fucking kicked it again. I was like, what are you
Isn't
doing?
it crazy how many like swear words you can think of for your vacuum cleaner
Yeah.
when you kick it?
Yeah.
We got the little
What you do that
fat bloody-
And it done nothing wrong. You kicked it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the little fat, not Henry, the pink one. Hetty.
That's it.
I thought
Yeah.
Henrietta.
Henrietta.
That's
That's the green one. That's George.
What?
Yeah, there's a few different colours. isn't
yeah,
there?
George. Yeah,
George is the green one, isn't he?
George agree with me. I think he's a carpet cleaner as well.
Like,
Is that George?
like testicle flashing on the camera.
I was so scared last week. I had to watch it all back at my shorts and just be like, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like, we all know Jake a bit better now.
So speak to animals or speak every language.
Every language, easy. I don't want to know what my bunnies are saying. It's probably horrible.
Yeah, I'm not mad for animals. Probably every language.
Just like, let me out.
Feed me, Jake, you bastard.
That's such a camp, angry rabbit.
Feed me, Jake, you bastard. Yeah, languages for me. I like to speak Spanish and Portuguese were my first two.
You can speak all of them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I've had to learn, let's say one a week. The sort of week
Well,
one,
it's just like instant, you can do
like
it.
Matrix, boom.
Where do you think he's going like, oh, this week I'm going to learn how to speak to dogs. Next week I'm going to learn how to
Budgies.
speak.
You didn't specify the jet.
It's just like instant, you know.
Okay, so you work tomorrow morning, you speak every language.
Yeah.
Okay, I speak more Spanish and Portuguese.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you
Okay.
doing that for?
Because, yeah, you know, if you can speak all of them, it doesn't matter.
No, but I'd want to speak more Spanish and Portuguese.
That's good because
That's
they're
good.
on the list of all of them.
Yeah. They're on that list.
Next
Well,
question,
yeah.
you idiots.
Would you rather have a willy as a nose or boobs as cheeks?
Boobs and cheeks would
Oh,
be sick.
hell yeah.
No, we're joking.
Everyone would be so happy to see you. Just pinch your cheeks.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna sing you again.
Ah, my nips.
Yeah.
So you got boobs as cheeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels less gross.
Could I wait?
Because it'd be sitting on your lips though, will it?
Yeah.
Plus,
Well, yours wouldn't.
would I still smell out?
Just poking up. Just sticking out a bit.
Would you still smell out of it as well? Because then all you'd smell was penis,
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose so. I don't know. You can imagine it how you like.
boob cheeks. Definitely.
Yeah, that's my quick fire. To be fair.
They were
Okay.
good.
Oh, someone triggered something in that. I forgot. It's gone now. But anyway, so what Daddy's got you this week, boys? I went shopping the other day and I thought, I'm going to try these.
Did you just say what Daddy's got?
What Daddy's got, yeah.
I thought you did that.
And then I thought, we could try these.
Thanks,
And
Daddy.
there you go, Jack.
Yeah. These look.
Oh, yours is a different one, look.
Why is mine different?
What's the top black?
Oh yeah.
Is yours dark or something?
This is zero cola.
This
Yeah.
feels.
Actually, yeah, that's what it is.
Illegal.
Yeah, we got the less fat one.
Why
That's
do I
ideal, isn't it?
Am I being
Yeah.
like stitched up or something? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, so
Well, what you got as a drink, Daddy?
I just said to them, I bought one, and I thought I'm going to try this at home. And then I thought, actually, I was in Audi today,
See, I'm not really a spirits person. It's quite nice.
trying it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought we could try it. I think it's like a cheap.
Okay,
Cheap
Yeah, for
Chinese
everyone
Coke.
listening, it's whiskey and coke.
that's pretty good.
While we're quickly here, actually, should we quickly do? Quickly.
We do this all the time. We never come back to it.
No. Okay, but we can. But it doesn't really matter. Or we'll let people know if we win. But quick Super 6 for the Champions League.
Go right this time because you've tried this before.
Right, yeah, okay. I've got it right.
Okay.
So, tonight is Arsenal v PSG. Give us a score. Or let's do a score together.
See, my thing is Arsenal going to win.
Same.
I was gonna say Arsenal.
So what we're settling on the score, I'd say
2-1, I'm
2-1.
thinking.
I was going
Yeah.
to say 1-0 Arsenal, but I'll go with 2-1.
2-1.
I voted.
Okay, yeah. Slovan Bratislava versus Manchester City.
I'm sorry. Where is that team from?
Bratislava. It might be Hungarian or something.
Yeah, something like
A Man City. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to Man City, and it's going to be a few goals.
I'm thinking 4-0.
I'm thinking 3-1.
I would have said 3-0, but
Yeah, should we go 3-0 then?
yeah, because you had 2-3s.
I'm thinking 4, but go on.
I was
Bru-
thinking 1-0 on fucking Arsenal, but you didn't care.
Borussia Dortmund versus Celtic.
Dortmund.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. I haven't got
It's going to be
a
closer, do you think? I'd say like a... Oh no, 3-1 I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking in my head, 3-1. All right.
Yeah.
Liverpool v Bologna. They're an Italian team, aren't they?
Yeah, Liverpool.
Who are the Bolognese?
Yeah.
Liverpool, I would say.
Go on. Chuck a score out there.
2-0.
Mr. Football.
1-0.
2-0's not bad.
1-0.
I'm thinking 2-0.
Woo.
Yeah. And then the mighty Aston Villa.
No, that's my tick.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was on the cheek. v Bayern Munich.
2-2.
2-2.
Come on. It's Villa win.
I know, yeah, I want Villa to win, but
1-0.
Bayern Munich.
1-0. That's
1-0
not
Villa.
a bad shot at all.
1-0 Villa.
Gotta be.
Oh. I'm definitely gonna bet them to lose. What do you say? 2-2.
So it's whether you go for a draw or win. Or...
Yeah. Should we go 2-2? Because we're saying that it could be a good game.
2-2 chicken, Nando's.
For the Desmond. Lille versus Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yeah. Gives the score. I'm thinking 3-1.
I was going to say 3-1.
I'm going to say 2-1. I feel a little that bad, are they?
No, they're not awful, to be fair.
And Real Madrid ain't been that good.
Should we go 2-0 then?
Yeah.
I'm the 2-1.
Yeah.
Alright, go on then. Last round's golden goal was by Brian in Breno in the first minute. Let's predict the first goal, the minute. Because
7th.
7th.
6.
I've been doing it for week 15.
I want to say 9. Oh, where did 9 come from?
So what did you say?
7.
What did you say?
No, I said 6.
7.
You said 7.
Okay, should we do 8? It's in the middle.
Okay.
That's
Hold on, that's in.
Huh?
I said, hold on, that's in.
So if you never see me again, it's because of what?
Yeah, because we've made you win.
Yeah. I'm like, see y'all, mother people. I-
If I'd hunt you down,
Yeah, I probably still live in the same house.
yeah, make you lick the tip.
That tastes nice.
But you're drinking, he's drinking it.
You're not having that. Sorry, Jay. Do you want to swap or?
No, well, no. You drank
I'm
out
drinking both.
Just carry on with
Do you want
mine.
some of Martin's?
He just told you he's not going to brush his teeth as well.
I know, yeah.
So, we was having a chat the other week. I'll actually go on first. How are we going to do you reckon tomorrow?
2-2.
Yeah. Fancy that. Anyway, moving on swiftly. That's it. We were talking the other week. And then we were sort of saying, if you're on death row, so let's sort of say tomorrow on
Yeah, we were
7
saying,
o'clock.
what was your last request?
7
But
o'clock.
more to the point, what would your last meal be?
Yeah, what would your last meal be on death row?
The cheat answer is...
Or actually, should we do start, main, and
Oh, yeah.
what's it, dessert or
Okay,
pudding?
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Don't really have a start.
Yeah, no. I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tteokbokki. It's like rice cakes, Korean food.
Why he's
So
always
good,
going to come with
that's
this
so
mad stuff and then.
Have you ever had it?
No,
No,
I was coming up with some mad as well.
go on.
No.
Let's boys, this is your last meal.
Nuggets kebab.
Ooh.
But that's not that mad.
No, but it's a bit different. It's a bit out there.
It's a good flavour. It's nice.
Nuggets kebab. That's
Well, that's your starter.
What would you go for?
Okay, that's your starter. What's it? Tteokbokki.
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 Never heard of it.
Sounds a little bit racist, to be honest.
Yeah. I was going to do something, but I can't. If we get in trouble.
yeah. Go on, do it. Mine would probably be nice and simple. Break the stereotype and all that. Chicken wings.
Chicken. Yeah. Nice.
I was going to say actually talk about stereotypes, but maybe that's for later on.
Yeah, maybe another time, yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
So what's your main?
Main. Probably. Just a massive. Oh no! Which one do I pick? This is horrible.
Oh, another meal just popped into mind actually.
I've got to.
So I'd say different things on different days. Depends how you feel, doesn't it?
Okay, so today is.
Yeah, I know. Today's the day.
Yeah.
I'd probably have if it was my last meal. But
I'm joking. I never.
you probably have your drink.
My mum's homemade lasagna. She kills it every time, and it's always a massive tray, and I always eat the whole thing.
Garlic
and then
bread.
I'm done. Oh, God.
Chips.
Or with that
All of
soft bread that's what they call it.
Ciabatta.
Ciabatta.
It's a bit like a ciabatta.
Focaccia.
No, I don't know what that is.
That's the one with like.
You can just kind of whip it off and break
Sourdough.
it. Oh, I read it the other day. My mixer doesn't
Tiger bread.
mean lasagna. Don't you? You've had lasagna, haven't you? At my
It's
house?
alright.
Yeah, you do. You do. No, he knows. He knows.
It's nice. It's nice.
He's nice. What's your main?
I don't know.
My mixer lasagna.
Yeah, it's lovely when Dad's not there as well.
Yeah.
Go around and have a.
Have a shower together.
This is not weird because I'm gonna watch that and be like,
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm between curry, like a sarg,
Ooh.
or
Spinach shake.
or a Chinese, but I can't pick. I like to.
Chinese.
Chinese now for
I
me.
like to go to a buffet where you can have a bit of everything.
I'd want like a really dirty one as well.
I like the sweet and chili crispy beef.
Oh, yes.
And the yolk song.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah.
Is that the egg?
No, it's like the
It's like a lettuce.
lettuce with like you
The
can have
minced
pork
meat.
or
Yeah.
veg.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
You can have different meats whatever you want. I
Yeah.
normally have the pork.
Yeah.
So what's the omelette stuff? The eggy stuff?
Full
Fuyong.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Chinese.
So you're gonna go Chinese.
I'm gonna have a Chinese buffet where I can have a bit of everything.
Chinese now.
I was thinking, my instant thought was Caribbean, sort of rice and peas, mutton, coleslaw, fried dumplings. But then I thought, oh, a nice roast. I love a nice roast dinner.
Dude,
I love roast dinner.
What meat though?
and where?
I'd have lamb,
Nice.
mint sauce.
I'm not a massive fan of lamb, but
You're weird.
Especially when it's soft.
I'd have chicken, and I'd have probably a bit of beef as well.
beef, that's what I go for.
The whole shebang.
Yeah. When I go to Topic Coffees, things that I have. Say, what do you want? I'd say, all of them, please. And then when they're putting them on, I'll say to them, little scraps on the side, just chuck them on too.
You know, like you say, mint sauce to your lamb,
Mm.
or do you have your beef
You're going to say horseradish or something, can you?
and mustard?
Mustard? Nah,
Mustard's not bad. Yeah. I just like the gravy, man. I don't want to put. If I'm having like a steak, maybe I'll put sauce on it unless it's cooked properly.
Like mushroom sauce with steak.
Not bad.
You
Yeah.
know what? Like a beef and mustard sandwich. Or what?
Ugh.
Yeah.
You gotta try it, Dad.
Nah, I've had mustard and I like it.
Wow.
Yeah, but you get all different types of mustard, don't you? If you just gone straight in on English mustard, it's quite hot.
Yeah,
Well, you have like Dijon, yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Work your way up.
I like the Mackey's sauce. The Big Mac sauce.
The American mustard.
Big
Yeah.
Mac sauce on your roast dinner probably would slap. To be fair, I was going to roast you, but
With
that
the
sounds
beef.
great.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be so
that'd be
nice.
fire. Dessert then?
Yeah.
I'm bored with dessert cheesecake.
I don't really.
Like
No,
a lemon cheesecake.
I'm not a fan of cheesecake.
I'm weird with desserts 'cause I don't really like them. I like mango and I like lemon.
I like mango fruit.
I never normally have a pudding
No, same to be fair.
Probably just some sort of lemon cheesecake or something.
or a sticky toffee pudding with
Not
custard.
bad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mine would be a bit more traditional. I'd probably have like a apple crumble with custard, and a bit of ice cream on the side as well.
I
No,
just
I
have
do
like
that.
a really boozy Christmas pudding so I can be smashed when they kill me.
You know, it's like a proper. I like it, but I'd say it's proper council house sort of fucking pudding.
Well,
Is that Jamaican gingerbread
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
nice. Though. That's
with
nice.
custard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever used to get when you were kids actually the kind of fruit cocktails in the tins?
Oh yeah, that
I've
one for
seen
me.
people eat
Yeah.
them,
Oh,
but
we were super poor, so that's all we had. But yeah,
Look, the royal family days. The royals. Just get some more of that out.
just with the shameless of Birmingham.
Jesus. What
Yeah, I'm not mad for dessert, but
How do you do spicy stuff?
spicy stuff. I used to be really good. Love spices. If I go for curry now, I'll have a madras, which is pretty hot.
Yeah, that's probably the hottest I got. I did try and be clever and have a vindaloo now.
Yeah.
It's not
bad.
enjoyable.
I'm really bad at spicy food. I'm trying to get better though. I keep putting loads of hot sauce in things. I keep making like chicken wings and stuff because it's just easy.
Yeah.
Like I made some the other
And
day
you had some finger in there
at
at work?
work. Yeah, and I about died.
Dad likes his hot sauce, don't you?
I used to love hot
You
sauce.
like Dave's hot sauce, don't you?
Oh, remember that? That was mad.
That's Dave's.
There's a sauce called. Well, start from the beginning. I used to work at a butcher's when I first left school.
With the nipples.
Yeah, with the nipples.
Mhm.
So the guy who owned it brought in this sauce, Dave's Insanity hot sauce. You can still buy it now. And basically, this guy used to put his bets on, and he'd had a Scotch egg and he cut it in half. He hit the one off. He used to put a smear of mustard over the top, eat it, blah blah blah. And he went to go and put his bets on. While he was gone, the gaffer took the egg out the middle, filled it with his Dave's Insanity hot sauce, put the egg back on.
Oh man.
So he's come back, whacked loads of mustard on, whacked it in his mouth. He was like,
Mustard spices, one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he's like,
Extra spice.
oh, fucking hell, that mustard's hot.
Die.
And then everyone's pissing themselves off because it's not the fucking mustard anyway. So then I thought, I'm going to take this sauce home. So I asked him if I could take it home. And I got him straight because he would have done, well, as you know, with the pig's nipples, he'll do anything. So he's got like a spoonful of this fucking Dave's Insanity hot sauce.
Was that time or did I had it on a McCoy?
That was after.
Oh, was it?
McCoy.
Yeah, that's right.
So he did it
You
again.
are hard.
But this stuff's lethal, isn't it?
Yeah.
You were suffering, weren't you, the next day?
Literally, because I'd say it is. So I was in his other room, lying in the bed, like literally dripping of sweat. My bum all like this, squeaking, but then shivering. I swear to God, this one of the hottest things I've ever had.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just love hot stuff. But then again, I've already said this, haven't I? When I had piles, it just ruined my hot sauce stuff.
I knew you were going to go to piles. I don't know why.
If that's a symptom or
Yeah, spicy
or
food's
sort of
not
a-
good for it.
yeah. It's
Well,
all the
this-
cause, isn't it?
Honestly, anyone out there, if you ever try that Dave's Insanity hot sauce, it is lethal.
Or remember though, it was super hot. There was in this place by us called the Beggar's Bush.
Yeah, we tried that hot challenge.
It's like a hot challenge. It's like burger with all this hot sauce over it, chicken wings, and all the food that basically is covered in this hot sauce.
Yeah.
And oh my, I went grey. He went like
sweating.
like his top. Bob was sitting there dripping. That was hot.
For a pub.
Yeah. Because when he said that, I thought
Die.
this is gonna be pissy from me, like a normal sort of English kind of pub. I thought they don't have nothing major,
Mm.
and they had it.
Yeah.
God.
They'd gone to town on it.
Blew our socks off. Literally.
I would die.
Blew our socks off. Definitely. Could have one of them two Dave's Insanity sauce or bloody that hot stuff could have killed me. Or killed us.
That's a bit too far.
Speaking
It was
of
worrying.
death,
Yeah, it was worrying.
afterlife. I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I was having a poo and I thought,
Ricky Gervais.
huh,
Hmm.
not the show.
That's a great show, by the way.
It's a good show. But what do you think happens after you die? Other than being chucked in a skip or a grave or whatever.
I mean, I don't know. It's what you like to think
A skip.
happens and what you think happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. What do you
See,
think?
I'd like the whole heaven sort of thing to be true.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But then if heaven exists, how's that exist, hasn't it, really?
That doesn't sound bad either. It's warm.
I suppose you don't want the arseholes with you in heaven.
All the fun people are in hell, surely.
No.
Yeah. I suppose you could
Pedos
ask
and that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the fun people, then you go, suppose pedos.
Oh.
I'm not saying put it fun. I'm saying that's where they're going. That's where they're going.
No, I think I'd like to think the idea of heaven is there.
So what you kind of
But at the
like,
same time, what I do think, I don't think you just, you know what some people think, there's nothing and you're gone, that's it. I do believe in like a soul and you are going somewhere, whether heaven's the right one or what, or I don't know, but I do believe you go somewhere.
yeah.
And I believe that's it.
Okay.
So do you reckon you could come back as like, let's sort of say, some people believe in like reincarnation, don't they? Like you might come back as a rabbit,
That'd be awesome.
or like something else, or somebody else.
Yeah, because you seen the things, there's not a few programs where kids have spoke about their previous
That's
life
creepy. Yeah.
with great detail.
Yeah, and they check the
And they've
facts
tracked
and stuff.
down the person they're saying there was.
Weird.
Mm.
So weird.
And I think there's no way a kid can come out with all that stuff if there is no reincarnation.
Yeah, it's like as well, isn't it? And this is probably not quite it. But when you go somewhere new, you kind of feel like you've been there before. You've seen certain
Oh,
things
deja
before.
vu and stuff.
Yeah, but let's also say if I went to a certain place in Spain, for example, I feel like it's all familiar and I've been here before. But I know I haven't been to, I don't know, let's say Mallorca in Spain. I've never been there.
Yeah, you can speak Spanish
And Portuguese.
And Portuguese.
No, but I know what you mean. Yeah, like you do get them random things. You think, oh, this seems.
Yeah.
I just think we're a big ball of energy. Like everything's powered by like energy, like everything. And then if you die, like you're gone, the energy has to go somewhere. So whether it's chemical, physical, whatever, it gets taken into the ground, whether it's absorbed or whatever, or transferred. So in that sense, I guess you become part of something. But when it comes to like consciousness, what happens to that and like the soul? No clue.
Do you believe in that?
I'm
Though?
going to say yeah.
Or do you believe, like I said, some people believe there's absolutely nothing, you're done, you finished, you're gone.
Yeah, I think you're donezo. I think it's like GG, and then
You don't think your consciousness is
GG, what's that?
a good game. If you,
Oh,
You don't think like consciousness or your soul carries on, continues.
in the sense of like this little ball gets released and that's who you are. Not so much like, I don't know. It kind of depends what the brain is. I don't fully understand how everything's contained in there, and like, does that just go? And
So you don't believe in mediums and stuff?
not really. I believe
you're suggesting that they wouldn't be there to talk to anyway.
No, I believe in like vast probability, and I believe in like deduction and things like that. That's sort of what
do you mean
go with.
deduction?
So you can read certain things just from people, how they glance at things, or you can sort of piece together different facts and stuff about different people. Like if you looked on like a stupidly crazy level, if you walked in, you had a certain type of soil on your shoes, for example, you'd be like, oh, they've been to the garden centre down the road at this time because it rained and
like a bit of investigation.
Sherlock
Holmes, that kind of thing. Yeah, I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that is interesting. Love that.
So I guess
profiling
you're saying the medium is doing that.
Maybe, but from what I've noticed, they're kind of general about things.
Do you believe in ghosts?
That's so
You
crazy.
can't.
I don't know, but there was a really creepy thing that happened when I lived in France. It was like
I've seen a ghost.
totally ghostly.
I've seen a ghost.
Was it a ghost though?
Yeah. I've seen a ghost.
I believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
I believe that you've seen one.
I want to say no, it doesn't really make sense. Or is that the energy thing I'm talking about? This is what I mean. I don't have a full opinion because I just know a general thing, and whatever that leads to, that'll do. I don't believe in heaven and hell.
In a sense, you don't believe, but you're open to believing.
Yeah. I have a vague idea of what I like.
You're not completely shut off. That's definitely not happening.
Yeah, I know what makes sense to me, and then anything else is beyond my understanding, and therefore I can't say it.
You'd accept if you've seen something then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If like Hitler was walking down the road, like, oh my god, it's Hitler's ghost, I'd probably call you guys and be like, you were right.
Call me.
Yeah, I did get in now.
Yeah. I kind of want to believe, or I kind of believe, I'd sort of say when you get buried or you get cremated, some kind of version of your soul kind of thing kind of doesn't just disappear or evaporate. I think it might sort of go on to do something where it becomes a part of somebody else or something else. It wouldn't necessarily be Jake, but it might be like a version of you or parts of you or attributes of you, if that makes sense.
Like Obi-Wan.
I don't know, Star Trek or Star Wars or whatever you're talking about.
You think like
I've always heard your feelings. Which one was it? What, Star Wars, isn't it? Sorry, not Star Trek. Star Trek's the one with the ears like him.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
No.
That's actually disrespectful.
Sorry.
You think like it's a fairy tale that we tell ourselves that we want to believe, rather than it actually being true?
Definitely. Like The Invention of Lying, that was the film, right? That was Ricky Gervais as well.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not seeing it.
Where he, no one can lie in this world, and he invents lying, like to make his life better and then to make everyone feel better.
Like I do believe there is something, but I'm just saying at the same time it's quite possible that we're believing this because it suits a narrative that suits us, if you like.
But isn't it human nature though? Because we all want sort of like a goal or happy endings, isn't it?
Yeah.
And is that when we talk about heaven and or sort of like even things like light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah.
We all want a sort of happy ending.
And it also
Why
creates...
is Disney so popular?
Oh yeah. Sorry, they live happy ever after.
Yeah.
It also creates accountability and some sort of moral compass for everyone.
Yeah. See, like I don't believe in psychics in general, like mediums and all that sort of shit. But there is a couple that there's one called Seatbelt Psychic, I think, or Backseat.
Seatbelt, as in?
Yeah, he's basically like a taxi driver who picks people up who don't know who they are. Goes around, say as an Uber. They get in his car and he's like, he asks them, do you believe in psychics and whatever?
That sounds alright.
They're like, no. And he's like, well, they're like, he starts talking to them and they're like, why did you ask that? He's like, oh, because I'm a psychic. And then they're like, oh, sorry, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, can I give you a reading now? And they're like, yeah. And some of the shit he comes out with, obviously it could be staged. You never know.
Yeah.
But if it's not staged, then 100% believe because the shit that guy comes out with is...
Yeah.
It is mental. Cool. Like, if it's not staged, that's awesome.
But in terms of like what you're talking about, psychics and mediums and whatnot, I think people again generally will sort of, if I said to you, I can see you, Jake, with I don't know something, and I think you make it match.
Yeah, 100%.
You see what I mean?
But I think,
Yeah.
like I'm saying, there could be people who can do it, but then there's lots of people who can't do it, who prey on people who are
Yeah.
just wanting some sort of connection.
Bit vulnerable in that,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think they ruin it for like people who would believe or obviously people who disbelieve. Because I can see straight, personally, I think I can see straight through that. They come out with such random things that could apply to so many people.
Yeah, they're like, you're
But people
distancing
just
yourself.
latch onto it because it's like,
yeah.
I want that to be my mum or my dad or my nan or
Yeah.
whatever. My
Could be
granddad.
anything.
Or even like, so I think it's kind of like generalised. So he talks like a young boy, let's say in England, and if I said, "Oh, you want to be a sportsman," probably 9 times out of 10.
And if they say no, you knew somebody wanted to be a sportsman.
Yeah,
You just get
change
switched
it,
all
yeah.
the time. It's just
exactly.
like, yeah, you're going to find something in the end, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
You've distanced yourself from something. You'd be like, oh, relationship, work, family,
Or next
friends.
thing
It
you
could
know,
be anything.
the person next to me in the crowd goes, I think you're on about me.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, match someone. Yeah.
He's talking about our Trev.
But yeah. That's the
I don't know why. Every time I do that, and I give an example, I got to use a name. It's always Trevor. I don't know. I've got a happy Trevor that in my from my past,
That's what I was going
or
to
a bad Trevor. I don't know.
I was
It's
thinking of the name Trevor.
always Trevor. There you
say.
go.
It's in Afterlife, though. It's always linked to religion.
I was going to
Mostly,
say I
yeah.
use religious.
No.
I was brought up around religion,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's had a negative impact on my life, but I don't think it's had a lasting impact as in the belief side of it.
Yeah.
there's something Ricky Gervais said, which is there's so many religions out there. Isn't it mad that you're always, whoever you are, you're always born into the right one? Your one's the right one.
Mm.
Because there's
'Cause
so
it's
many.
what you believe in.
Yeah,
isn't
you're
it?
dismissing all the rest. They're not true. Mine's true.
Yeah.
But that guy who's, say, a Sikh, a Muslim, a Christian, a Catholic, are all saying the same thing about everyone. So they can't all be true.
Yeah. I like that scene where he's like, oh, I don't believe in all of them. You believe in
Yeah.
one, but then disregard all the rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, here's one for you. What language did Jesus Christ speak?
Wasn't he a scouse?
He makes can a coke and some chicken.
Oh, I knew you'd be.
But he didn't speak English, did he? He was, was he Jewish or whatever? Or Yeah.
So,
I don't know what language to speak there.
Aramaic, it's called.
Aramaic.
Yeah, and it's part Arabic, Jewish, or Hebrew. Sorry.
Yeah, but yes, Jewish. Sorry.
Yeah, and something else. It was kind of like across the three: Arabic, Aramaic, and
okay.
Hebrew.
Actually, don't know.
Is that language spoken today?
Well, Arabic is, and I think
No, but you're saying it's a mixture between all of them. Is the language he spoke to still spoken today?
Aramaic. I don't think so, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But Spanish and Portuguese, definitely.
My man.
So, what do you align with any sort of religion or none at all?
Not really. I like components of some more philosophies.
I was going to say that. I think there's probably, for me, picks of religions, I'd sort of say that fits to me and my principles.
Yeah.
See, I think I'm mostly drawn to Christianity, and that's probably conditioning as a child.
And then when I talk to Muslims, the way they talk, proper Muslims, proper Muslims, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
But you proper Christians, proper Muslims,
No,
kind of,
whatever are you want.
but exactly.
So I'm not.
Yeah, okay, so you're not a proper Christian.
Or a
So
proper
I'm not
Muslim.
a Christian then.
Yeah, but no, you can say I'm Christian, but there's not really be a Christian.
Practicing it, you mean?
Yeah.
But the way they talk, I think that kind of gets. But also Buddhism.
I like Buddhism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
like-
think you could go and speak to somebody from every religion and come away with the same outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think generally, from what I don't know much about religion, I'm not religious at all, but they're all very similar in a way.
Yeah, I guess so. In some aspects.
Yeah.
I like Taoism, Buddhism.
Taoism, what's that? Sounds like me.
That's Taoism. It's that.
Taoism.
It's sort of like Buddhism. It's like the Bruce Lee "Be Water, My Friend" thing. It's just
Yeah.
It's more of a lifestyle kind of thing, which have a lot of people that sort of dedicate themselves, and it becomes
Yeah.
confused with their religion.
Oh,
That
okay.
and Bushido as well, the Warriors Code thing. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool. But
See, I think you have to be very careful what you say about religion, though, because you can't really say anything negative because
be destroyed.
the shit.
But
that
isn't
people
that a
say.
scary part about religion? That makes it unappealing in itself. It's
Yeah.
like, why? Why can't I just talk about it and like
Yeah.
compare things? And I think you should be curious, and you should. The word scrutinize is probably not the best one, but you should look at these things that have massive impacts on your life and go, why is that okay? And why should I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think religion needs to look at. Sorry, religion needs to look at itself in some aspects. Where it's scary for, say, someone from a different religion to point out a negative in, say, Catholics or Christians or Muslims. So if I started pulling Muslims apart, for instance, I'd be seen as hate. But if I started pulling the Catholics apart, I'd be seen as hate. But if I said something about Christians, because that's the one I probably align with
You'd got to
most,
declare yourself.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But I think it should be okay to point out wrongs in different religions. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, there's a pedo sort of thing going on with the Catholics quite a lot. People probably won't like that, but it's facts, it's true. I mean, just as common knowledge, obviously Muslims.
Yeah, it's a stereotype, isn't it?
But as Muslims, there was sort of a terrorist link. It doesn't make every Muslim a terrorist at all.
Absolutely.
It doesn't make every Catholic a fucking pedo. But I think it should be allowed to be said.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be scared to say it and address it. And the religion that it obviously aligns with, they shouldn't be scared to address it either.
Yeah.
Because there's extremists in so many cases, and in like anything, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I've only mentioned two. People probably go through every religion and point something out.
There's loads on all of them.
Because don't know what it is, at least in my head, what it comes down to is interpretation, isn't it? Think about it. So if you're reading the Bible, or we're all reading the Bible, we can all come away with three different things, can't we?
Oh, yeah.
So now I can then sort of say, right, and we need to go and kill all this religion or kill all that religion, because that's my interpretation of what this book says.
Yeah.
Or actually, your interpretation might be, no, we're meant to live side by side with these people.
Yeah.
And then your interpretation could be something else. And I think I kind of always said this, some of the, like, let's say, religious wars is, let's sort of say, football hooliganism. I see it as something similar.
I was actually thinking about
You're idolising a football team, aren't you?
Yeah, there's nowhere though.
Idolising a god.
In a book, in the Villa sort of history, when it sort of say, you must hate Birmingham City. If you see Birmingham City, kill them, behead them, things like that.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know. It's news to me.
Oh, okay, but then
yeah, but I get your point.
Does it, okay, obviously I'm going a bit extra saying behead them, but does it say anywhere in Villa's history, Villa fans must meet Birmingham City fans and fight and hurt each other? No, but then again, it's our interpretation to sort of say, are you Villa? Yeah, then let's go get them because we're Villa. Well, actually, nowhere says that. And I think that's some religions.
I mean, I haven't read all religious books. I'm not even going to pretend to know what they say and what they don't say. But yeah, I do think a lot of it's down to interpretation.
Actually, when all the right stuff was coming out, someone posted, and again, I've never read the Bible properly, never read the Quran properly, and any other sort of holy book. But someone posted like in about the Quran. In this part of the Quran, it says this. In this part of the Quran, it says this. So I thought to myself, it's only Google that I've got the information from. But I probably could have got a Quran, but to be fair. But I thought, let me just Google this, and then it's come up, say, chapter, I forgot it says it, but like, chapter 1, point 3, whatever. Yeah. And that's what I say.
You got your phone out again?
Yeah, you got my phone out again, sorry. Hello? And pen and paper. Does it kind of Google this chapter, and it doesn't say this stuff, and I thought to myself, wow, it's funny how things can be turned. Things can be turned.
Yeah, and you could read that and believe it 100%.
Yeah, because I've seen that in the past, and I thought to myself, that does sound bad. I can see why people hate certain things.
I think I don't think you should have such you can have an opinion on stuff, but such a strong, straight to the point opinion, unless you've actually read the shit for yourself, regardless of what subject you're on.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But also just take people at sort of face value. Doesn't matter where you're from, are you a twat? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I need to not be around you.
Yeah, I don't think you should hate people
based on
religion, colour, whatever.
Yeah.
You should just, if you don't like someone, it's because of a dickhead.
Yeah.
If you like someone, it's because they're a nice guy. Yeah. Regardless of anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly. Shouldn't just judge people like that, should you? Okay, so actually, how you treat me is our relationship, isn't it?
Why you present? I'm not.
I know you think that I'm racist.
I'm not.
I
was a
was
rumour.
going to say, when we was on the when we was on the topic of like afterlife and shit.
Yeah.
So like, I seen an interesting thing about the bucket list. You'd know what that phrase means.
Yeah. The kind of things you want to do
So how long
before
do you
you
think
die, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you had to have a random guess of just when that phrase came about, what would you go with?
But when it come about, or what it means.
When it came about?
A bucket list. If I had to guess,
Would you say it's been about your whole lifetime?
yeah, I would go far back. I've got a
What
theory.
about you?
Well, because you said that, I'm going to say
No,
no.
I didn't know, but what do you think? I know, obviously, you're second guessing what I'm saying, but what would you say?
Oh, I can't say it's been around a long time.
Can I guess where it's
Yeah.
from? I would say something to do with execution. Your head falls into a bucket, and it's something you want to do before that happens.
No, apparently, it's only been around since. Have you seen the film The Bucket List?
With Morgan Freeman in there?
Yeah.
No, but I know what it is.
No.
That created the phrase in 2007.
What?
How?
I'm definitely
Apparently,
going to
the
that.
guy, was it? You can coin something or whatever. You can make it yours.
Yeah.
The phrase in 1999 because that's when he was on developing that film.
Mm.
So it started from 1999, but it actually only became sort of a main thing in 2007 when that film came out. Apparently,
I thought
That's
And
mad.
I had a little search on it and Google and everything, and that's what I was getting from that.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's mad, that is.
Yeah.
And I would have thought that was well before my lifetime.
Yeah. Because
I feel like I've known that my whole life.
in 2007,
I
we
went back
would
to
have
the
been.
Renaissance. I don't know what I was.
Would we have been?
You left school in 2002.
That's like rapping to you.
I don't know. It was more the whistle that was coming
Yeah.
from over there.
Sorry.
You laughing at what you ever left
It's
school?
quite old, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2022.
Yeah. I feel like it's been around my whole life.
Yeah. So we only
I'd have guessed.
16 years
If I'd
ago.
have guessed, I'd have said like, I don't know, the 40s or the 20s that came out or whatever.
I would have gone even further. Or probably 1900s or even 1800s where they had like things in the bucket.
You mean the 1800s, not 900s?
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you said 900s, 1800s.
Not in like early 1900s or 1800s.
What year would that be?
What?
Early 1900s. When would that be?
I don't know. Was it 10s or 20s?
No, I was thinking, you know when people say 18th century?
Yeah.
That means like 19 something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wait.
And the 21st century was like in the 2000s, wasn't it? We're in the 2000s now, but
You know when you say, I've sure seen this somewhere. So when you say like the 17th century,
Yeah.
that normally they're on about the 1800s, which I've always found weird.
Which way around is it? Now I've got confused.
no, it's ahead.
It never
isn't it?
aligns with what you're actually saying.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always found that weird. I might have it the wrong way around, but I know it's something weird like that.
When was the 18th century? 1701.
Yeah, so you was ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the 1700s, you sort of say we're in the 18th century.
Yeah.
Is it again?
Also,
Is it
yeah.
like what we're talking about? You know, humans naturally want to sort of look forward to something.
Yeah.
Is it then we're going to sort of say because in the 18th century, this is what it's going to be like. This is what we look to or look to aspire to.
See, I don't think it makes sense.
For example, when we was kids, we'd sort of say, wasn't it before the you
What are you saying?
get excited? What?
Your little foot jiggle when you did it.
For example, how old was you before the millennium?
Oh,
Well, what year?
yeah. I guess
1999.
I would have been 5 or 6. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We was in secondary school.
yeah. Do you remember him talking about there's going to be like flying cars and this and that?
Yeah.
And it's just mad again because things are changing. You're kind of thinking, oh, we're going to be more advanced. But then
Yeah,
really,
because the year for
What?
Back to the Future happened recently, right? I can't remember when that was. And it was like during COVID or something. It was like, we're going to have flying cars and
Yeah.
trainers that do themselves up and stuff like that. And it was just Boris.
Ooh,
We've got Reebok pumps.
yeah.
Yeah, this is that.
Yeah.
And Villa.
That just
Really?
triggered something in my mind. As in, like, you said that 99. You know, like the government used to say, remember back in school, you'd hear, in 10 years' time, there's going to be no ozone there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that geezer who done all predictions? Nostradamus.
Oh, I thought you were on about.
Yeah, but that was back in the 90s. We still have an ozone layer. We got lied to. We paid more taxes to sort it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it was like, in 10 years' time, the polar ice caps are going to melt. It resulted in more taxes. We paid more taxes.
Yeah, we love taxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't melt.
Yeah.
It's always we're going to run out of natural resources like oil, gas,
Yeah, that's
coal in 10 years' time. Oh, it didn't happen, but we paid more taxes. We just get screwed over. I don't know why that triggered it. I just heard you say 90s, and I'd seen a thing the other day saying in 1990 we got told this and that. Basically, we got lied to on all of it, and we ended up paying more tax.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to, isn't it?
Everything.
Yeah.
Making the rich rich. What do you think
So
of
is
this?
global warming? That's what I was getting to. Sorry, is global warming actually happening,
Yeah.
or are we just being lied to pay more taxes?
Like probably.
It probably is sort of slight changes, but probably not like, to be fair, what you're saying is true.
Global warming, the temperature always changes on Earth. Even if you check records way back, always changes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like when they had the Ice Age, you think the dinosaurs were fucking burning diesel? No, they fucking weren't, was they? Do you know what I mean?
It's true, yeah.
They didn't cause it, did they?
I don't like just turn a light switch off. I just don't think like Vegas is on 24/7. It's just not going to make a dent.
We just get fucking bullshit too. Because if you look at it in real terms, I know we've gone way off subject here. Sorry.
Who's this is good?
Like we closed all like steel plants in this country because it was not environmental. I don't know, safe. Not safe. Looking after the environment.
Yeah.
So what we did is close them and then shipped it from China. Oh, you think that's more environmentally friendly? They make it, we put it on a ship, we get it all the way here when we could have just made it here and that's it.
Yeah. And you've ever heard of Dan Penner? Or Pena? Old millionaire. And when he's like he's like a motivation speaker now. And he's like an old dude, grey hair, glasses, white dude, and he swears like mad. You must have seen him come up on TikTok or something.
No, I've never seen him.
He was talking about global warming, and he sort of says, it's all fucking bullshit.
I think it's a hoax.
It's all fucking bullshit. He sort of says, we're told to do certain things, and he went, whatever we all do in this room, he said, it's not even a drop in the motherfucking ocean.
Well, yeah.
I think it's essentially right.
Yeah, and then, because some woman sort of said, when you're a millionaire or a billionaire, what, you doing this? And he went, fuck you, what, you doing it?
Yeah.
He's savage.
He's a billionaire, he wants to stay a billionaire.
Yeah. No, but he was sort of said, he explained it, I can't remember how he said it. Look him up, he's funny to be fair.
Yeah.
But he sort of said, he said, whatever we all do, he said, it's not even a fucking drop in the ocean.
Well, the biggest thing they're trying to get you to do at the moment is drive electric cars.
Yeah.
But where does that power come from?
Yeah, I really want one though.
So, yeah, but you're charging your car to be greener, but the power station that's fueling the electric that's going into your car is from a coal-powered power station.
Going to be something.
Yeah.
Grandparents'
I've seen
house.
loads of videos of where people are plugging into an electric charge point that's run by a diesel generator. Makes no sense. Then when they're done with your battery, we fucking bury it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only essentially bothered about me and the generations of my family that I'm going to interact with. I don't like long after me. I'm not going to know, and that's where the whole belief thing comes back in, because it's not like I don't think I'm going to be walking the earth as like a spirit or something. Going, what am I doing? I should have just turned the light off a little bit.
That's a good.
Just going to enjoy now.
When do you stop getting spoke about?
Or I've got Achilles on the brain. No one will remember your name.
No, but you see what I mean?
Yeah. Or Coco again. When will you be forgotten?
Yeah.
Because we spoke about what scares you, and that's probably one of the things that really scares me. That if I'd have died young, or younger than I am now, that my kid's not remembering me.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine my kids not remembering me. That's probably the scariest thing.
Yeah, that's actually quite sad, isn't it?
That is on my mind quite a bit, to be fair. Yeah. Now I've got my baby.
Honestly, I don't think about death so much anymore. I have done in the past.
I think because my kids are older now, I know they will remember me. But I'd still like to get to an age where they're my sort of age and I'm still about.
I know people that have lost their dads.
But like I know you've got a really young daughter.
It scares me.
Like if anything happened to you now, she wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
No, and that I do think about that.
Well, to come out of the stories, your dad was a bit weird and a bit.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I'll be immortalised on the podcast, but only a little bit.
Only a little bit, yeah.
Just the tip.
Would you know what I mean? That is a really scary thought for me.
Yeah. What else scares you? See, I think I did think about that when the kids were younger. Actually, imagine. Yeah.
And I still think that, even though they've got older, I still think that's the most scariest thought I could have.
Yeah.
It's not even the fact I'm dying, it's the fact that
I want
them to... No, I think it's more... I think everyone's scared to death to a certain degree, but I think the fear was that they wouldn't remember me.
So is legacy important to you as well? Because
Only
that's all
with
goes
my
hand in
kids.
hand. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
But
for
they are
anybody
your
else.
legacy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But in my head, a lot of people are scared of dying. So I think in my head, it's inevitable.
I think it's
So I don't think about it.
I think it's still okay to be scared, even though.
Yeah. Obviously, if we're
Like how you die, that's the scary.
that's
bit.
kind of more scary. But knowing I'm going to die one day doesn't scare me as such.
Yeah.
Would you
GG,
rather
done.
know that it's coming so you can say your goodbyes, or would you rather be like that?
I'd be a mess. I get anxious if I know I have to take a bus. I can't do that. It's like you've got 1 year. I'll die early through stress.
So you'd rather just be like that?
Yeah, just don't tell me when. Just throw the tank or piano at me.
It's a nice idea because I think then you can actually really appreciate life, really appreciate the people that sort of matter, and you could plan better, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could plan.
I kind of think.
But I think part of life is sort of the not knowing as well.
Yeah, and I think the mentality I like to have is you are who you should be right now. Like you can make mistakes, you can live your best life, whatever. But right now, this is where you're supposed to be. And if you have something that manipulates,
You sound like me.
this is what our chat. This is what steered
you
you
are-
on the right track.
You are. I believe. Because I did talk.
Live in the present.
I believe you are right now where you are supposed to be for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Whether it's good or bad,
yeah.
you're there for a reason.
And if you can manipulate that, if you know in a year's time, you're gonna change things. You're gonna load the dice, so to speak.
Yeah.
Talking about similar to that, like I seen an interesting, just a snippet of a podcast, and the guy was saying, "How do you know that every time you go to sleep that you're not just resetting and you wake up to a different life?"
Are we talking
And
about
I
the
thought-
multiverse?
And I thought, well, of course you know, because you're going to remember this, that, the other.
Yeah.
And he goes, but no, but what if those memories are implanted in you? Like you think
Don't.
every time you wake up, it's like you've got an implanted memory of what.
This is like the Stanley Parable.
No, but if you think about it
Groundhog
logically,
Day.
like it's not impossible.
No, I don't know because I can remember doing this. Let's say tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you've had your memory reset when you wake up tomorrow, they're setting it as you remember that.
Yeah. So today you could have gone and just like quit your job and just thrown it all away.
But then
you go to sleep and then it says, okay, you're going to wake up and you would have done the podcast yesterday.
That's a lot.
It's like a simulation.
For every
No,
single
because you
person.
mean like this is going on to the thing where you see a lot of people say you live in a matrix. You must have heard
Yeah,
of
simulation.
yeah.
So they could change your life every time you wake up.
Yeah.
But you'll never know because you'll always have the memory that you did something yesterday and the day
bit like
before.
Men in
So
Black.
that's like
Yeah.
assuming that something's
No, not
playing with
wiping
us.
it.
Yeah.
Just like this morning you woke up
Or
and
programming me for the day. Kind of
yeah,
thing.
this morning you woke up, you knew Jake, you knew me, you knew you was doing a podcast, you knew your job, whatever. But nothing to say that you actually did that yesterday, is it? It's just a memory of it.
Well, there's evidence.
No, there's only in the reality that you just woke up in.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one.
Does that confuse your head?
Not really. I just don't make a believe in it.
No, I'm not saying I
Do you
believe in it. I'm
understand
just,
it?
do you understand it? It's
Yeah,
not-
I see what you're saying.
I'm not saying I believe in it. I'm just saying I see this.
Yeah,
and I
it's
thought
interesting.
it's quite interesting because it's not impossible.
I think we could manipulate memories if we really tried. That'd be
You'd
cool.
love all that stuff, wouldn't you?
I would,
So-
because at the end of your life, if you'd had like the worst look ever, someone could just go, is it what is that show on Netflix? Blah 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 blah. But there's like loads. Every episode's different and totally to do with something different.
Oh, what, Black Mirror is it?
Yes, I
I've
swear
not
it's
seen it,
on
but I
that.
just know
But
what you're
you can
talking about.
change your life at the end of your life. You just change how you remember your whole life, and you can die peacefully. That'd be sick.
But I speak to you a couple of weeks ago in the car about they did an experiment, which suggested there is a matrix, basically.
Don't.
They did an experiment where they shot these neutrons through this.
Oh, yeah, I remember saying, yeah.
This like border, and it had slots in it. So when they
Oh,
fired it through, it hit the other side. They recorded it, had a camera on the other side, and recorded the evidence. And it reacted in exactly the way it should. Yeah. They removed the camera, did the same experiment, checked the evidence, and it behaved how it shouldn't have. So what they're saying is, it only acts the way it should when it's being observed.
damn, it's lagging.
So there was almost saying it's like when you play like say GTA, for instance, you're only seeing what You know what I mean? You've got a building
What's
You're
red?
supposed
and
to
nothing's
see.
behind it, really. The computer program has just put the wall up of that one building that you need to see. But once you enter it, the rest appears. So that's suggesting that. But it is weird. I mean, I'm not saying I believe that, but it is weird that something that should act in a certain way only acts in a certain way when it's being observed. And like I said to you, in the sense of like, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make any noise?
Yeah, does the Pope poo in the woods?
No, that's not the point.
That's what comes to my mind when he said that.
But at the same time, does it make any noise? Because that suggests it probably doesn't.
Yeah.
But you'd say it does.
Because you don't know. Because you're not there.
True.
So no one's observing it, and if it's doing what the neutrons are doing when they're being fired through that thing.
But string theory would suggest that it has to make a noise because that would trigger something else, which triggers something else, and it has something to do with something else.
It just messed my mind up a little bit when I see it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That should always do what it's supposed to do, regardless of whether it's been...
That's going to be a 3 a.m. cheese on toast thought, that.
I
I believe it.
tell you what scares me. Rats and dogs.
Rats and dogs.
Yeah. I like, but I just don't like rats. They kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. And dogs, I'm just scared of them.
See, I had pet rats when I was a kid.
Oh.
Clean rats.
And they were lovely.
It's disgusting.
But there's a massive difference between a pet rat and a fucking...
Yeah, usually.
And like an
Whoa,
outside rat.
My brothers had rats, and they're okay. They were chilled. But like, it's the ones that are like they're gonna eat you and like give you diseases and stuff.
When I was 14 and 15 and 16, I used to work in a builder's yard. The rats were they're like this, big, thick tails.
Why were they there?
This builder's yard is just full of messes in it. And it was like, you see them sort of like quickly running through something cool.
Because they get big, don't they? They get huge.
Yeah.
Massive, some of these were like, the hair was like black and thick. Like an afro in a way, like, just it was like all really, that was horrible. I was like, ooh. See, this tail was quick and waggy. About thick as my arm.
I think
Scary.
about, was we just on about like weird shit like the fucking Matrix shit?
Yeah.
So I was in myths, yeah.
Yes.
So I've seen that like say for instance dragons.
Dragging these nuts on your face.
It gets me all that shit at work all the time.
mermaids, whatever. We'd all say, I'm guessing we'd all sit here and say, well, they're just mythological creatures that never existed. But the weird thing about it is, China has dragons. We have dragons here in ancient stories.
Yeah.
Other countries all around the world do. Which are dated back to times where we had no connection within, like, communication between the two countries. So how did two countries on different sides of the world
Have similar myths?
Yeah. Well, the same myths of dragons.
Yeah, I suppose. So do you believe in dragons?
No, I don't.
Oh, no, I'm just asking.
No, I wouldn't have said so. No, but then it makes you question.
I mean,
Well,
it doesn't seem
did they
so
actually
far
exist?
fetched. We're pretty confident there were giant reptiles at one point walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But then
Well,
you
some of
look
the
at-
dinosaurs can be classed as dragons.
Dragon
in a way,
or a
couldn't they?
wyvern.
But then you
or
look at like
something.
Yeah.
mermaids. If you do a little read into it, there's again countries from different sorts. A lot of countries and sailors
Sirens
will talk
and
about
stuff.
mermaids,
Mm.
but yet we're led to believe today that they never existed, and they might not have.
Yeah.
But how do if you lived in China and I live in England, and then we're both drawing pictures of these mermaids, how would we both come to the same conclusion? It's just
Yeah.
a bit weird.
And the problem is, we kill everything as well. So even if it was like thousands of years ago,
Yeah.
they were there. We would have just hunted them anyway. So it kind of ruins it
Yeah.
for us.
But I kind of think
dragon.
it's kind of the world, the sea, whatever. The in space, it's far too sort of vast and big for us to know everything about it, isn't it?
No, but I mean, like, it's just now dismissed as they're mythological, they never existed. But then when you look at the stories behind it, it's like that couldn't have happened without them existing.
Yeah, it does sound kind of far fetched.
Like, if just China was saying it, you go, yeah, it's mythological, they made it up.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
are the Power Rangers real?
No.
Yeah, seen them on TV.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they are real. I saw
What
them.
about,
Too.
what about I'm gonna play it, but like not Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, everyone believes that's. What was it? There was a type of dinosaur. Was it plesiosaur? That's
Yeah,
wrong.
I know the one you're on about.
But yeah, they say it could be that, and the trenches go really deep, and maybe it could have.
Yeah, I mean,
survived.
it could all be bullshit, but I just mean it's just a bit.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, isn't
crazy.
it?
Yeah,
it's interesting.
There's some sort of reason or somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they found that rock that looks like a
Yeah.
dragon that they were like, oh, it could be like a fossilized dragon or something.
Yeah, and like even down to like pyramids, you've got, I mean, all different places around the world.
Mm.
Why was we all building the same shit when we weren't even connected?
Yeah.
That is weird. And there's that guy that was like, oh, it's in a perfect loop or something.
Yeah.
Which you could manipulate because like maps are kind of different depending on where you're from and what kind of map you want to look at. But it is weird that they're in different countries. And
Yeah.
why?
Why was we all building the same shit?
Why are they pointing at particular
Was they even
constellations?
built by humans?
Yeah, well, that's that as well.
Yes.
So, I mean,
No, it's dragons.
yeah. Would you want dragons and like things like mermaids to be true?
I've never wanted to.
Yeah.
I just.
I think I like the idea of a mermaid.
Rain of Fire.
I think the stories
Oh,
of
that's gone
mermaids
out.
aren't great, are
I don't know.
Oh yeah, they'd sing and ensnare horny sailors to come off to the edge of their boats or off their boats, and then they'd essentially just drag them under and
they?
eat
Yeah,
them.
they're not
Oh,
nice.
really?
They're not
Oh.
nice stories, no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Ariel.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
are.
no, more like Ursula.
yeah.
Fatima.
Yeah, they're not great stories. So no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So, yeah, that kind of sort of ruins it for me then.
Same with dragons. Not
Takes it a
great.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
I
yeah.
just thought it was interesting that it's just mad how it's connected across thousands of miles. That
And they're all kind of similar because there's like wyverns, which are we
Oh, what, wyvern?
wyvern. So dragon is the one where it's got like 4 legs and wings, like your traditional English looking dragon. The wyvern's the one where it's just big wings and 2 back legs. So that's the one everyone sort of draws and stuff. And then there's the Chinese dragon. I forget what that's called, but that's where it's like a slithery snake
yeah,
that goes through.
you get Bigfoot as well, which is reported all around the world.
Yeah.
Bigfoot. Yeah.
Sasquatch.
I know a bloke with hairy arms. Could be him.
Yeah, yeah. Big fella. Also, I thought Bigfoot was, I don't know why, more of like an American thing.
I think it was reported across a few.
Oh, really?
countries.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Because
I
there's like
thought
Sasquatch, Bigfoot. Because there was a
Sasquatch,
snowy one
yeah.
and there was Bigfoot.
Sasquatch is the
woods.
snowy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigfoot was.
Oh, Yeti's the snowy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were looking at what it potentially could be because people say that there were giants at one point and there was like the Neanderthals which got wiped out by humans and people are part Neanderthal or whatever after breeding. So it could have just been like some crazy type of human, like
Yeah.
humanoid thing,
Mm.
which isn't hard to believe. Again, we'd probably just hunt them
Yeah.
Yeah.
more
Sure.
likely than dragons.
Well, I think I mentioned it last week. We're the closest thing on Earth that we're. Like most people would say monkeys that we're closest to,
Mm.
but it's actually mushrooms.
Come again?
We're close
Because we're a fun guy.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, but I think we are most closely related to mushrooms.
Explain.
I can't. I don't know enough on it, but I'd already seen this a few times, and then I was watching. I don't know if you've seen Clarkson's Farm.
Not yet. No.
Yeah, it's pretty
Saving that
decent.
one.
And
I never watched
he was
I'm
growing
saving that for
mushrooms,
the
and the
next
guy who
lockdown.
come and sold him the mushrooms sold him exactly the same story. And I thought, yeah, I knew that.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms?
Yeah, I love mushrooms.
A lot of people hate
I
mushrooms.
love mushrooms.
Fried mushrooms.
In my spaghetti bolognese, with eggs, with loads of stuff. Which was nice. Mushrooms with spinach and butter and garlic. Try it.
Yeah. Garlic
It's
mushrooms.
strong as well.
Yes.
Like garlic, I'm not keen on
It's
the
really
mushroom.
fun. Yeah. That's mad. Straight away you kind of think that, yeah, humans and mushrooms, nah, come away. But I bet there's got an interesting story behind it.
I think that's what that's based on. That there was that game, and it was made into a TV series.
Squid Game.
No,
What?
I'm trying to keep up.
no, they're like kind of like zombies. I think that Mexican guy plays the main role. I can't think what the game's called.
I can't. For the
I thought
life
you
of
might
me.
have known that.
Mexican guy plays. Is he like which Mexican guy? There's a few.
I
Are you going Danny Trejo or something like
No,
that?
I don't know
from
his name.
Machete?
He might not be Mexican. He might be Cuban or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
No, a game about a mushroom.
No, it's not about a mushroom. But they're infected by a fungi.
Ooh, when they become violent.
Yes.
Oh, I'm there. Wait, stay with me.
Come on.
They become it was Korean, by the way. And
No, the guy who does the series is definitely not Korean.
oh, okay, mine was a movie. Yeah, and they become really violent against each other.
It was a game though, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Not Resident Evil.
Google it.
I've got
Well,
you.
I need to know.
Video game. There's someone watching this right now going, it's that!
Yeah,
Video
fungi.
game. About a mushroom.
No, don't put mushroom.
About a fungi.
Yeah.
It's Mario.
Infection.
Yeah, man. What? Hey.
Toad.
Lone fungus. Resident Evil.
It's not Resident
Last of Us.
That's the one.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Yeah.
Everyone's going off about that at the moment.
Yeah, and obviously that's. I'm guessing they've took that from the fact that we're so closely related.
I might look at that as well.
We'll
So take a note on some of these things.
I really want to watch that because the video game franchise was so popular.
Yeah. There's a video game called The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us, and there's another one, Last of Us 2, I think. Yeah.
I was on a chat with someone the other week, well, the other day actually, and then he sort of said he'd like us to talk about this, talk about conflicts.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see how we sort of react to sort of different conflicts.
Okay.
So, and then one of his sort of scenarios was how to deal with a conflict with somebody outside or potentially a neighbour.
Yeah. I wish you know about conflicts either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dear
Look and
diary.
find it.
Go on, Jake, then. What is it? What is
That's a conflict with a neighbour.
Yeah. So let's sort of say playing music loud at night.
Yeah. I think that's kind of that one's kind of easy in my head because you both got to deal with each other. You both living next to each other. It's a respect thing, isn't it? I think if you know you're playing your music too loud, then you hold your hands up and go, "My bad," and I'll turn it down. Or if it's for an event or something, let them know in advance.
Yeah.
But if someone's just outright being a bit of a dick, I think you stand your ground because, like I said, you're living there. That's your home. I don't know. I think it's context, isn't it? It's what you're arguing about.
You don't strike me as the sort to be like, I'm gonna go knock the door.
Unless it's got to be the right thing to do. I think there's so many ways to deal with a discrepancy or conflict before that happens. But if it's a point blank, this has to stop, then you knock the door straight away. It's done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I think I'd be quite relaxed. But then, say if I lived there and then the music banging, I'm thinking,
yeah.
Saturday night, I'm thinking, we just got to suck it up a little bit. It's Saturday night. If you know
so
something's going on.
day of the week it is.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, it was a Wednesday night, kids are in bed, they've got school in the morning, and it's getting late.
Yeah.
And I'm like, give them a bit of time. I think potentially I would go knock the door and sort of say, excuse me, mate, got the kids in bed. I've got to be by in the morning for work. Mind just knocking it down a bit.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how you deal with it.
Yeah. But then they got a bit ratty.
We had
about
that a few years back.
Yeah.
Same neighbours, but the girl was quite young who lived next door, and none of them work in the house, so they just decided they'll play music whenever they like. Obviously, the kids got school.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter what you said. They didn't give a shit. They just
Somebody like that, now.
And I had arguments with them outside, obviously, and then they'd just start banging on the wall as well as the music. And it was like, for me, it's just lack of respect, like your neighbours. I would, again, like if it was a Friday, Saturday, I think, you know what, it's a weekend, I'll put up with it. You have your fun, it's your house.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it midweek, it's just like, I've got to get up for work.
Annoying.
Yeah.
And then how
But
do you
me
deal with
speaking
that?
to them made no difference.
Because you can only escalate it, and you can either do that in one way or another. Kind of, you can either call the police and hope to God they can do something about it, or if they rent their landlord or whatever, you could cut the brakes on their car. That would help.
They don't drive.
Yeah.
They don't drive. You can cut the brakes on them.
A conflict I had with two women actually years ago. When the kids go to school, there's like there's houses on the road.
Yeah.
So then the kids will sort of run down the road a little bit. I could just got a few houses ahead, and the woman went to turn onto her drive, and then as you do, I said to my kid's name, I went stop, and then the woman started shouting, watch your kids, sort your fucking kids out. And straight away I was like, don't talk about my fucking kids. And she went, calm down. I said, I'm not angry. And then she went, I'll get the old man out. I kind of about husband. I said, fucking get him.
Yeah.
Get him. And just went back. Because normally I would have said, so sorry, girls, come back, going on. Yeah. And then because she went said something about the kids, she went, sort your fucking kids out. I thought it was like, just disrespectful. I went, come on, fucking get him.
Yeah.
I was thinking, please don't be a big bloke.
What have I done?
Please don't be a big bloke.
But I think sometimes it's how people speak to you.
It's their reaction, isn't it?
So say if someone says something to you and then you respond to that rather than the situation sometimes. Like similar outside my house, I had kid over the road who used to play football with my lad. And I used to take them, so we're outside, they're ready, they're in the boots and the kit and whatnot. And there's a little like stone that had fell off, your concrete bollards. A piece of that had fell off and it was on the floor and they were just kicking it to each other. And the guys come out and he went, started having a go at her. So can you put it back? I'm like, what do you mean put it back? What, they're going to stick it back on? Yeah. And then I walked out and I said, oh, what's the problem? And he went, they need to put that back, pick it up and put it where they got it from. Bear in mind, the bollard was like about 4 houses down. It had just been, they hadn't gone and got it from there. It had just been moved to there at some point. Yeah. And he went, they're kicking it off the cars and stuff. I went, no, they're not. And he went, yes, they are. They need to go put it back. And I went, they're not putting it back. Because the way he took his attitude straight away, he went, well, they're going to damage the cars. They'll throw it off the cars and stuff. And I said, they're both good kids. They're not going to do that. And he said, well, they can go put it back there. And I said, they're not putting it back. I said, if you want it put back there, you pick it up and you put it back there. Yeah.
Because of his attitude and his actions, it makes you sort of, he put you back up already.
They just gone, lads, can you be careful with that because of the cars?
Exactly, yeah. And then if they're being silly with it, then you've got a reason. You've already been reasonable.
I mean, if it's being nice, or
they weren't booting it; they were just tapping it to each other.
That's what I mean. If you come out and what was nice, you're more likely to sort of say, "That's just go and put it back."
Yeah, and obviously my neighbour over the road, but I just thought, don't speak to my kids.
Don't be a twat.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not naughty kids. They're not.
It kind of makes it hard to have a reasonable conflict or conversation with someone at the moment, though, because everyone's got a phone out recording it. Because they'll catch you saying one thing and they'll bury you for it. You can't even. I think it's so normal and natural to get like mad or escalated or anything. You can have a heated argument with someone and then just be like, "Whoo," and you can both at the end just be like,
"Yeah." We done some training at work, and it was like, so your parent, let's say, is a category where you're talking down to somebody because you're in that sort of parent mode of like. Then you get the adult mode where you're just being reasonable. Then you get the child mode where you're obviously reacting and you're getting mad and But they're saying they were saying you should always stay in the adult mode. So you're speaking adult to adult.
Yeah.
Because they're saying if you start as a parent mode, the only reaction you're getting is going to get the child mode.
Yeah.
Because you're going to speak to them. It just crosses over. Yeah. You end up, so you're being the parent and they're going to act like a child because they're another adult you're speaking to. And then you're going to get the child back to you. And then you're going to switch to the child because you're going to get mad because they're talking to you like that. So if you both stay in the middle and stand. But that's hard to do because if someone speaks to you like they're better than you straight away, you're not going to get a nice reaction, are you?
Because people are running emotions, aren't they? And you kind of give what you get sometimes.
Yeah. What's the worst thing to do with you if you're arguing? Because for me, it's repeating the same phrase over and over. You know when you've just got someone and you know you're right, and even if they were right, they just sound like a donkey because they're just repeating the same thing over and over.
If I'm calm in an argument and I'm not annoyed, what I like to do, smile.
Oh, yeah, that's a right little dig. That
be smirk about it.
Yeah,
because I know now I've got ya. So and that's going to irritate anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
And as soon as you're irritated, I'm even more happy about it.
But what does your head in an argument?
Is my head in? Probably the exact opposite. Do that to me, I'll be fucking fuming. That's just going to roll me even more.
Did you ever have my parents used to argue sometimes, as parents do, and you'd hear downstairs, be like, rah, 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 and then out of nowhere it'd be like, and that lazy prick's been on his PlayStation all day. I'm like, what?
There's a meme about that. I'm silly. It's Gary Neville. Yeah,
what was it?
Yeah.
My mum would do it all the time. She'd argue with my dad, and then she'd come up and open my door and go, "Well, this is a mess." So I was like, "What? You ain't even mad at me."
Yeah, transparent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think what would annoy me, probably talking over me or not letting me have a say, I suppose.
Sorry, just don't make me laugh. I know someone who does that to him.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to say him.
No, we'll leave it at that.
But yeah,
they always do.
There's this person.
Lovely person.
Not the best bloke you'll ever meet.
Is this me?
No.
Yeah, we don't want to say Jake, but he might say to you, "How are you?" Yeah, yeah, and then you got to answer, and then he'll just start talking,
Oh my
and
god.
you're like, and he'll say something else, and then you got to respond, and then he'll just start.
It's actually not done in a horrible way.
No, no.
Like I said,
Lovely
lovely
man.
bloke.
Mine goes.
Lovely
Lovely
bloke. Yeah,
man.
I just think he likes to fill the gaps as much as he can.
I think it's a bit of anxiety, to be fair, but yeah, it's annoying. I'll just look over to that other person, but into a word.
Again.
Yeah, but no. Bless him. What
Yeah,
about conflicts at work?
Kind
How
of
would you-
different because
how
there's
would
like
you deal with
a
that?
professional hierarchy in there.
See,
Yeah.
I'll let
Boundaries.
I'll let a lot of shit go because I just feel I'm at work. I gotta be with these people all the time. I don't want to get petty about stuff.
Mhm.
But if it goes too, there's limits to that.
Yeah.
Like, you take the piss, then I'm gonna fucking say something. But I will say it in the nicest way first, or just let them know that you're pissing me off or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah. I think my general sort of route is it's not such a big deal. I'm gonna make a big deal out of it because I have to spend like fucking how many hours a day there with these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think for me, like you, I suppose, if it doesn't really affect me or what I'm doing, I'm like, and he's just been a div over there. That's quite on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of not encourage conflict, but sort of what we call professional challenge.
Yeah,
So,
questioning shit.
yeah, you see, if something's happened today,
Yeah.
and then I'm in charge or you're in charge. There should be a sort of an culture where they say you're the person in charge. We can say to you,
Yeah.
"What's this about, Martin?" And then you can sort of say, "Oh yeah, guys, I've done this because of this," or I can sort of say, "I didn't like this today."
Yeah.
One thing I do hate work is blame culture.
Yeah, so yeah. That's all that stuff.
Yeah.
Getting our job is quite important to be a team.
Yeah.
Quite
One
important.
thing
to
I
be a
don't.
team.
Oh man, conflict at work, and this is like where I'm at now. This is everywhere I've ever worked, and from what I understand, everywhere anyone's ever worked. Whenever there's an issue, you don't. If I had an issue with you, I'd go, "Oh, I didn't really like this." You know, we don't have to agree, whatever. But when like people send an email out and it's just kind of vague, but you know it's about you, and then everyone gets like CC'd into the email, and it's bitchy. I hate that. Just talk.
Yeah. I've kind of had similar stuff where, I kind of, if there's an issue, just talk to that person rather than sending an email saying, this happens at our current job and previous places. Whereas actually, if we're talking about him coming in his football shirts, well, talk to us about it. We're not wearing football shirts, talk to you.
Yeah.
Then that actually, it makes us think, am I doing something wrong?
That's one of my biggest pet hates at work. That you just reminded me of that. It's along the same line. When somebody's doing something wrong within you, like I had a previous manager, lovely guy, but he wouldn't address situations with the individual. He'd always get you as a group and say,
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm pissed. Like, he'd get a bollocking, so then he'd get to the point where he's really pissed off and he'd be like, I've had enough of this on your phones all the time and blah, blah, blah. He's only getting at one person.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand here and take that bollocking for that guy. He knows it's him, you know it's him, so you two have a conversation.
Yeah,
It's humiliating
I don't
for
want to
the
stand here
guy
like this.
as well.
Yeah.
I'm super open. If I've just if I've done something wrong, I'll be like, "Oh, I've done this," and I'll just go. I'll go to anyone. I'll just be like, "This has happened. It's a bit crap." And then if at the end of the day they were like, "This has happened in general," I'll be like, "Everyone knows it's me."
Do you take a bollocking well?
Yeah,
I think
If I believe I'm wrong, then yes.
I think I'm great at taking a bollocking if my relationship was good with that person. And if I know I'm in the wrong, then I'm like, do you know what, my bad.
Yeah,
and I'll just take a beating.
Yeah.
It's like criticism, though, isn't it? It's like if it's been earned or if it's necessary, yeah, definitely. But you can kind of tell if someone's just being an ass.
Yeah.
I think I can take it quite well if I know I've fucked up. I would normally hold my hands up like you said and say, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Or sometimes someone's giving me a bollocking when I know it's not about me. But for example, it's about you two or what you two have been doing.
Yeah.
I want to get something off the chest.
Yeah,
I'm like, no problem. Whoever.
Vent on that.
Oh, yeah. You can sort of
and then
scream and shout at me.
You can't talk to them later as well in that scenario.
Yeah, sometimes.
But
Sometimes it's about just there and then. Want to just sort of rant at someone.
I think for you two might be different, but in the kind of work environments I work in, if you moan, say if I'm working alongside him and I'll be like, you're taking a picture doing this, that, and have a vent and a moan, that just backfires because they'd be like, look, everyone starts taking a piss out of you then because you've moaned.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It can be a little bit like that.
Little bit.
but when I worked in Coventry, you just, if it's something small and you wanted to moan about it, just don't. Because you're not going to hear the end of that for days.
Yeah.
But then it become like, you know, like you with Young Bro t-shirt.
Yeah.
You end up being the pissed off one.
We'll tell that story in there one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so, talking about jobs, what's the hardest job in the world? Or, in your opinion,
Podcaster.
What's really hard? Yeah.
Genuinely serious one, and I think this is the hardest job. Farmer.
Yeah.
That'd be hard. I find.
And I think I've
Go on.
noticed that because of Clarkson's Farm. If you watch that, you realise
I do want to watch it.
them fuckers work hard
I've heard it's good. I've never watched it.
for very little.
I'm pretty like I can. If I set my mind to it, I think I can get through most tasks. I can get used to it, or it's paying your bills. But one thing I'd feel really uncomfortable with is the caring for the elderly. I think that just takes a different resilience. It's the gross stuff. It's the
bum wiping and all that.
I
wouldn't be for that.
It's not a nice thing to do.
Yeah,
but
I really respect people who can do that.
Yeah, exactly. So
I see sometimes like the short videos on YouTube on the oil rigs, and they're sort of wild on the edge of the rig or something. And the waves kind of coming up, and I think, I know they probably get paid by, but I think that must be a hard job.
See, I think you have to look at it in all different ways. You have to look at it in ways, either mentally or physically hard.
Yeah.
Fishing in the North China Sea. Whoa. Damn.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, no, I'd say more relatable to where we are farming from there.
Yeah, because it's like taxing on you physically, and you got to be strong-willed to go through all the stuff, through all the weather as well. So,
yeah. And sometimes with no reward, because from watching that, if the weather's not good or not what you need,
game over.
You're at a loss.
Yeah.
So you've earned nothing all year,
Jeez.
but put shitloads of hours in.
That's mad. What else could be hard? I think working with people generally it can be difficult.
I don't like anything customer based.
I don't know how retail people do it. I don't get it.
I've done it and I don't like it. People are rude. People are nasty. People think you're there just for them. And there's no respect sometimes for people who work in that sort of industry.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Like, it's just people walk in the shop and think they can demand whatever they want. I mean, you get lovely customers as well. I guarantee you, but
you always remember the shit ones.
You don't remember the lovely ones.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'd hate to be a waiter. Like in a really fast-paced, like high-quality restaurant. I'd hate it.
But a bit similar to that though. I used to work in a bar. Me and one of our mates, and we loved it.
Really?
Loved it.
I think I'd hate that.
We worked in the kitchens in the university, and then we sort of finish that shift and then work in a bar, and it was so much fun.
Really? And my hands are so naturally shaky. I think I'd pour drinks and just like spill it everywhere.
But it was in like a university complex.
Oh, okay.
So it was loads of fun. Loads of fun. Yeah.
I think going into work at a young age, you can get treated very different.
Yeah.
I think kids think they should get more respect nowadays going into work than when I feel I went into work.
Yeah.
Like when I started working at Butcher's, I was cleaning up.
Yeah,
that was my role.
Yeah.
Clean up. I fill up the counter.
You got to earn your stripes, didn't you?
I go and get the delivery.
Yes,
exactly.
I go and get the delivery in, and I was just the fucking you do what I don't want to do.
The Joey,
and you'd always be like involved in the banter, like they'd always pick on you and stuff like that because it's character building. It's
you get told loads of things that weren't true, and then you'd end up doing it or looking like a dickhead.
Yeah.
But then that soon you become the one doing that to somebody else.
It's like a bit of a cycle, isn't it?
Oh, do you remember?
Yeah. Got to so and so up the top of the hill or top of the factory. That's for a long wait, for example.
Yeah.
I worked on, there was like a building site, and we got this guy to just run around with a bin bag and collect asbestos from the air, and he told him to hold his breath, and he was like, just ran around this car park.
That's actually quite good.
Skirting board ladders.
Yeah.
Board, that tartan
paint.
Yeah. Just paint for the body stuff.
Yeah. Left-handed screwdrivers.
Spirit level bubbles.
Skyhook.
Chocolate teapot.
Yeah. Chocolate 5 guard.
Yeah.
Remember one lad coming to the Butchers, and this was one when it was a co-op Butchers, and he said like the lady wanted to know where, say, I don't know what the liver was or something, and he said, if you go out by the fish counter, he said on the bottom you see the fish legs. So it's just to the left, it's just to the left of that, and he went, okay, I wandered off. So I imagine I didn't see what happened, but he went to that customer and said, "It's the fish leg somewhere."
What I love mad things like that. That's great. The fish legs. What's like a not a good job to have, like a not necessarily dirty, but like a crappy job. Which at the same,
like a dead end sort of.
yeah, which at the same time I think if you're a working man or woman, it's you pay your bills and obviously respect to that.
Yeah.
But what's a job that you wouldn't want to do? Yeah. Or the sewers and stuff.
Like poo, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of going back to like what you said, I think the care work with elderly, wiping bombs and that.
I think old people kind of scare me.
Oh, I didn't mean wiping. I meant like actual like sewers.
Yeah.
That's not great either.
I do feel like you get used to that though eventually.
I feel like though, although there's very low points in care work, it's got to be rewarding.
Not as much as you think, mate.
No, but it's going to be more rewarding than cleaning the sewer.
Yeah.
Where's the reward in that?
It's providing the service, I suppose.
Yeah, but where's the reward? Like, you can see that old person or that person who's vulnerable, you're giving them help.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose it is, yeah.
Definitely.
We work with young people, don't we? And it's kind of like, it can be rewarding, but it's also very challenging.
Sure, yeah. But when you make things better, it's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's instant in my work, there's no actual reward at the end of it. Of
That's
your
what
wage.
I mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of pay back. Each.
Package.
Yeah, package. Yeah, true. I suppose it can be, but then it's also you've got to be.
It's real lows, but there is
You've got to be resilient.
some highs.
Oh yeah.
You've got to be resilient.
Yeah,
I've done it for
definitely.
15 years, and I'm thinking, wow.
Like my
I
sister
haven't
works
lasted
in
long.
care with elderly,
Yeah,
and the stuff she says, yeah, it's not great, but she does find it rewarding. Helping.
it's different, isn't it? It's different.
In what sense?
For example, so let's sort of say your job, you probably can walk into work and know exactly, pretty much what's going to be done today and how it's going to be done.
But that's why I don't like customers, and I wouldn't put an old person. But in a sense, it is a customer. It's someone you're looking after.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want. I like, my job's there.
Yeah.
There is a customer for it, but I don't ever see that.
There's no interaction.
Yeah.
Whereas this could be a case of we can have an idea what we're going to try and do.
Yeah, it's very
But it
different
could be
most days.
complete opposite scale.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I think
like
in any
that,
job you do, though.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Because I think the job I was thinking of that I wouldn't like is something like an accountant thing. Where you're just messing with
Numbers
at a
and-
desk.
Yeah,
numbers.
data.
You got to be kind of quiet. Obviously, you can have your moments, but you got to concentrate, so it can't be lively.
Yeah.
I think that'd be miserable for me. So having something that's kind of dynamic and out there and different, that's very me.
Yeah, I think I'd miss people interaction if I had to do a job where I wasn't interacting with people.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't last very long.
No, yeah.
Unless it was paid really, really well. I sort of think, well, I'm doing this for my family and do whatever else.
I think as a young age, I learned something and I heard something that always stuck with me. Like, as in your job, whatever job you do, you should be thinking of the customer. But when I say the customer, I don't mean necessarily like for me, like say the end user would be the customer, but it's whoever you're passing the job on to next is your customer. In a sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whatever that obviously is not always the person who gets the product at the end. It can be whoever's next down the line. In your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and I always think you should.
That's true. It's true.
That's your customer in a sense.
Because then that's kind of building their reputation, isn't it? And
Yeah.
I
I don't want to hand over a shit job.
Yeah.
I want you to take over thinking, this is a good. That's how I want it.
Take
Do you know what
pride
I mean?
in your work as well.
What did you want to be when you was kids?
As a young kid, I wanted to be a fireman.
Okay.
Farmer.
Fireman.
Oh, farmer. Yeah. What about you?
Ninja, obviously.
And then so then what becomes your kind of realistic job?
Ninja. I actually wanted to be a teacher.
You got that teacher look, innit?
What does that
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's glasses or something, but
mean? Wow.
I think, your whole vibe's a teacher.
yeah.
I did work in a school though.
Yes,
for
you did,
for quite a couple of schools.
Yeah.
I wanted that.
Teacher then as well.
I wanted to be a lifeguard as well, and I became a lifeguard. So
Yeah, that's good.
kind of realistic goals, but then I never went to uni because
Okay.
I didn't need the debt, and I knew where all the parties were anyway. So what was the point?
I think for me, once the dream was over being a footballer and all that.
Quite early.
Excuse me?
Quite early.
How do you mean?
He's over early, wasn't it?
How early? Are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking 10.
I don't know. I'm the best player you know. I'm joking.
How long did you hold on to that dream for?
Oh, not very long. No, but
Nah, in all fairness, he's a good player, but I mean, 1% of kids.
Yeah,
make
no,
it.
yeah, no, of course.
Sure. I've only seen you have like a kickabout and stuff, but
Well,
that looked pretty good.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's like a bogey off Jake's floor.
What do
It's
you
like you're thinking
mean?
of-
Well, you put it. That was your can, right?
Put it in your can. No, yeah, and then when I was young, actually, I went through lots of different things. I wanted to be a bin man. Don't know why.
Really?
I just heard it was really good. And then electrician.
Electrician, yeah, that was one of the things I thought.
Yeah,
about.
yeah. And then I went through a stage when I got a little bit older, saying I want to be a social worker. I want to be a social worker, but I didn't know, or I didn't understand at the time. It's kind of what I do now. Is what sort of wanted to be. But again, yeah. So obviously did that dream and ready for it to be over. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it's mad. But my biggest regret is not having a trade. I really, really wish I had a trade.
Yeah.
So you feel like you've ended up achieving what you wanted to achieve?
In a sense, yeah, I
Job role.
suppose. In a sense, yeah.
You feel that?
No, not really. I don't know why. I feel
Well, then you become a Baywatch man.
I did become a
I
Baywatch man.
love cars.
That was pretty fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
See, I could never have, like, obviously, for people, I work as a service engineer, but I would never have seen that happening from Brunskill. I never tried to aim for that route.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened from one job to another.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I think I always wanted to. I was fascinated with learning things that I was interested in, and I always like teaching people like what I'd learn and stuff.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to do something with that. So I've always worked in like activity centres and stuff where I'm like coaching people and stuff, and then in schools and stuff, and in homes and everything.
So what would be your dream job now?
Now, I would like to. I'd probably have something where I owned the business because I've always
Okay.
worked for people.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have my own stamp on something. I've actually started doing massage now. So if you know anyone, or
Good, yeah.
if you need me to
Mate.
lube you up, rub you down.
Yeah. How
Let
much
me
you
know.
charge? We can discuss that later.
Thank you. Depends. I pay by the inch.
Okay, wow.
So for you,
I'm skint. I'll be in debt.
yeah, probably something to do with like fitness and nutrition and stuff.
Oh, good one.
And
Yeah,
massage,
yeah.
because that's my passion.
What about you, big boy?
What would I want to do now?
Yeah, your dream job. If I got my magic wand out, give it a shake. I said,
Shake your magic wand.
Yeah, land in your dream job.
Racing driver.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know. Driving cars for work would be nice, like testing.
Yeah. That's quite good. I like that.
Yeah, I think I'd enjoy that.
Yeah.
Being able to just rag cars about all day.
That would be pretty.
That'd be
awesome.
fun.
You know, like say like a Top Gear host. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I know everything about cars.
I don't, but I enjoy.
What did you just say?
Sorry.
No, I don't, but I
And
think
football.
I just enjoy fucking ragging them.
Yeah.
Mm.
It would be good when it's sort of doing something like being mates and just sort of.
Yeah,
Just
even
messing
I'd
about with
enjoy
cars.
that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
having fun.
that'd be very
yeah.
cool.
I don't think about cars, but I'd enjoy driving them.
And realistically, what could happen though? I'd always wanted to own like a bar or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd-
drink
I'd-
it dry.
Imagine having a bar with your mates.
Yeah. I know it wouldn't
So
make that
good.
much money because generally pubs and bars struggle, but
Yeah.
I think I'd enjoy it.
Same.
Have a good couple of years.
What kind of bar would it be?
Tequila lounge, reggaeton music. Let's go.
I think I'd have like different nights, like
Yeah.
90s nights, garage nights, fucking.
I want it to be a bit of a swankish place, like a bit of a jazzy bar.
Yeah. I don't. I'd
Walk
have
around in
random
your dinner
stuff on.
jacket.
Yeah. No.
The boom boom room.
Rain's boom boom room.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it too big.
Yeah.
Just like a small bar
Yeah.
or a very small pub.
Mm.
You know everyone. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about if you could sort of start your own business or sort of project like that? Or
I'll stick to the bar. Yeah, probably
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
What are you, Jackie, baby?
You can pour my capital into Martin's bar.
Martin's boom boom room.
Martin's
boom,
boom room.
Yeah.
What mine be?
Sasquatch is coming. Satchmo. That's what I meant to say.
Who's Satchmo?
Talking about Sasquatch, won't we?
Who's Satchmo then?
I don't know. It's on Life, and he calls it Satchmo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Satchmo.
Yeah, Google who Satchmo is.
I got you.
It's some famous singer, and he's I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, but I think a bar with your mates would be good. Really good.
This guy.
There we go.
Oh.
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, Satchmo.
Oh,
That's what I call him.
Why?
know him.
Shut up. What's he talking about?
That's what he says on live. You
Yeah.
watch live.
That's probably one of the big. That's got to be potentially, isn't it? Have you seen live?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Messed
No, he hasn't,
up.
has he?
Yeah, the alien one.
No.
Shut up, man. What's he talking about?
Shut your mouth and your fella.
What do you mean? Life?
The comedy movie, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, the Boom Boom Room. That's why I said it.
Yeah. That is one of the best.
I thought you
comedy
meant the
films ever.
alien one. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, of course.
That is classic film.
It
That
is
is.
really good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Can't get right.
Yeah.
That's down.
Bounce my ball.
Oh.
Ugh. Do you know what I noticed, actually? Bit off
What
topic.
are you doing?
Bit off topic.
Cover.
I always watch the podcast back and I thought, man, I look fat on some of these episodes. I thought, shit,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
there's no need for that. But we finish it there.
What do you want to?
We are actually like, wow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did look at the
God damn.
Right, so
People are probably bored.
let's finish on that. Finish on then. Kind of, I was thinking the other week and the things that I'm sort of into, in terms of how you look after yourself.
Mhm.
Do people sort of think about really their environment enough? So, for example, we might sort of say, I need to have counselling for my mind, I need to do this and exercise. But actually, what about your environment?
So sort of like cleaning your house and stuff like that, making sure
Yeah.
it's tidy.
Yeah, I feel
The
like
people that you sort of associate with as well.
I can relax more in a clean environment.
Yes.
Like I'm weird. Like if I want to sit and watch a film,
If the room's tidy,
it has to be tidy.
yeah. If it's tidy, you can relax and sort of calm down a bit more and sort of decompress, can't you?
Yeah.
Whereas if it's all messy, kind of, are you really that settled?
Yeah, you know, like say sometimes we'll have like a movie night with the kids or whatnot. I don't mind then, like, you know, if you got munchies out and the mess has happened while you're watching the film.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there with all the mess out there and then put a film on.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. It can be messy in whether I'm doing great or whether I'm doing crap because my brain's so scattered anyways, you know. I'll be like in my best state mentally and then I'll be focusing on all these good things, but I'll forget about mess and stuff. Or
But it's
if
also
I'm
that, could it be
awful.
like that sort of 5%?
Could that be triggering you?
Yeah, that plays a
Maybe,
part. I
yeah.
think so. Like, let's sort of say in the morning, if you come downstairs and everything's messy, it doesn't look great, so it doesn't give you a
Yeah.
positive sort of feeling, does it?
True, yeah.
If you go into bed and your bedroom's a mess.
I like being quite meticulous. I like having everything really in its place and really nice. But if it slips by like a little bit one day, I can let it snowball so bad just by one thing.
Yeah.
I'm bad at putting my clothes away.
I've got a floor
Yeah.
tray.
Yeah. No, but I've got a wardrobe, but I'm bad at putting them away.
Yeah, we're not the best.
I miss do the washing and whatever and just put it on the bed and then I'll just end up moving it onto a pile on top of the
Yeah,
cabinet.
yeah. I'm a bit like that.
Because I think, well, I'm going to use that because it's like work stuff or what's the point in putting it away to put it back out?
Yeah.
Do you let things soak in the sink for days?
No.
Not days, but like if,
I'll do it for like,
save like a saucepan or frying pan to had something in that's quite difficult to move. I'll wash all the plates up and whatever, then put that in and then leave that for an hour or so.
yeah, I can do similar. I'll soak everything. I'll generally clean the kitchen and then put it in the dishwasher. But then I'll soak everything, give it a scrub, and then bang the dishwasher. But then if you've got like the mad
I
saucepans,
don't have a dishwasher.
I'll let it soak. Okay, well, I'm posh than you, then I.
You are.
No, I'm joking. Then let it soak, and then but it's never sort of for days.
Oh man, have you ever had Weetabix right and just left the bowl for a bit and it just
Oh,
becomes a biscuit?
Encrusted,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I've like filled that with like fairy.
Is it like when you sort of wipe your bum and don't, like, have you put and don't wipe your bum? No, I've never done that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But you leave it and then like
As you walk in, it's just kind of flaky.
oh,
He's just shredding himself.
Yeah.
in your
and you're
Yeah.
thinking that's gonna itch when it
Yeah.
dries.
When I put my trousers down, there's going to be a lot of dust down there.
It's like when you kill a moth.
Yeah.
You might have flakes in your pants.
Yeah.
Still moist in the middle.
Oh, that makes me feel a bit
It's like
sick.
dandruff.
Yeah, do you get that sort of that warm feeling between your bum cheeks?
It's called
Bit
shit.
moist.
It's
Like,
called
oh.
shit.
In the summer. No, in the summer. You get a
Oh
bit hot.
no! Wait,
Shut up.
just sweat, sweaty bum.
Yeah, I think we'll call it sweat. Poo, sweat, you know.
I know what you mean by sweat. I'm not sure about poo.
No, I'm joking. No. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. We done?
it can be.
Yeah.